Hello,
Hello.
hello,
Oh,
hello.
hello.
Uh, 32 episodes left? I think so.
Left.
Sounds good. Ah,
Are you going to
Yeah,
100?
100, yeah. I don't
100
know.
And I
unless we get like 100,000 followers.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's I'm being
good
realistic here.
luck.
So like everybody needs to step up their game. Like if we don't get over 1,000 followers by episode 100, I'm just calling it a loss, Like we'll figure
Well,
something else out, It means we're
my
doing
mom
something wrong.
follows you, so
Oh,
you can
that's
check her off
exciting.
the list.
Oh, I love that. I love that so
Yeah,
much.
it's huge.
Anyway,
Huge.
guys, episode 68. Probably like episode 7 with Courtney from Leviathan. So that's exciting. That's cool.
Our favorite
Repeat.
guest.
Ooh, I don't know if she's my favorite guest, but she's up there for sure. For
Is
sure.
Steven higher?
No, I love Steven, but I enjoy talking to you more.
Yeah.
I actually do. Real talk. Is that going to cause an issue with Steven?
No. Most
Oh.
people like me better.
I don't believe that for a second.
Neither do
I love you, Courtney, but I don't believe that for a second.
It's not even a little bit true.
But I do legitimately enjoy talking to you.
All right, chat.
We
Talk
should
me
pretend
up.
that this is the first time that Courtney's ever been on ever.
Yeah, who
like,
are you
this
guys?
We'll do that again next time. Yeah, we'll do that next time. We have important stuff to get to tonight. We need to talk about an update about Leviathan since 3 weeks ago, which was the last time they were on. And then we need
Was
No,
Steven on? Okay.
no,
I don't know.
no,
He's been on a lot of lives lately, so I don't.
weird flex, bro. Weird flex.
No, I mean, like, he went on a ton of lives right before SERE because he had that documentary of Bob he was releasing.
No, I
He
get it. You're
literally-
desperate. You need the attention. I understand.
Okay.
I also
He-
crave it.
He needs it.
It's funny you say that because recently when I saw you and I said, "Hey, I'd like to have you all on," you're like, "I want to come on." Steven's been on too much lately.
He really was.
Yeah, no, it's fair. It's fair. No one. It's a lot of Steven. It's a lot. Hey, friends. It's a lot.
Let's get it.
No, that's never what he does. It's never. Let's get it. He's just. Hey,
Yes,
friends."
I've been watching him on lives. Yeah, but he's
Oh,
like,
I
all
don't-
right, chat, let's get it. Let's start
No.
dropping super chats.
All right, chat. Let's start dropping super chats. Is that how we do
Start
this?
dropping them. That's good. No, that's good.
Oh, we also have Molly here. I should have said that too. Hey, Molly,
guys.
how are you?
I'm doing well.
So here's the deal. We traded patents for the night. Chase
Found out
is.
I was coming on and immediately
Yeah.
dropped.
I'm not gonna say that's accurate, but it feels that way for sure.
Felt pretty accurate.
Everybody, make sure to message JKR Manager or MGR on Instagram and let him know how upset you are that he bailed once again on Courtney. Please let him know. He needs to hear
You're
it.
terrible.
I've already
Yeah.
sent 4.
Oh,
I've
good.
already
Thank
sent-
God. Thank God. Molly, since you have control of a mouse at the moment that's relatively close to you,
Yeah.
can you pull up comments for tonight until you abandon us as well? Yes.
Oh, excellent
Oh.
choice.
Let's start with Charlie's.
Huh. Strong start. I should have seen where this was going. Hey,
That was
Charlie, I'm
scary.
really glad that
Jesus.
I'm saying hi and
Could have
validating
made that
you.
a super chat, Charlie. We know
Yeah, that
you've
would've
got the
been
money.
better.
Yeah, where's the super?
Friends. Thanks.
I'm just gonna go
Leviathan.
crazy. Let's do it.
Ah, thanks,
Boom.
Blake.
Good evening. Oh,
Oh,
I think you can do it. I'm actually shocked we're over 800. I didn't realize we were. Okay, guys. So here's the deal. You have 32 episodes to add 171 followers to this channel. Otherwise, it's done. You have more than 6 months to do this. Can we do this?
Oh, we did. We got a super chat. It's working, Patrick.
Yes. I need to fill out my tax info. I
Just
have never
grovel.
I want y'all to know I have never collected one super chat from this channel because I haven't finished my tax info.
Look at the super chat on here. Partho back. Yeah, it's like a Partho reunion.
It's pretty
Yeah.
great.
We keep the sign up because I paid for it and I'm not getting rid of it.
Exactly. It's perfect.
It's memorabilia. It's
It's
pretty
like
valuable.
cute.
It's cute. Yeah, I know. Maybe one day I'll send it to auction and get $40 for it. I'll be the one bidding on it.
Oh,
my
there we
God.
go.
I love it. I love it.
You
Hey
got your husband
friends.
using money.
Perfect.
Get
I
it.
will take Leviathan money. Speaking of Leviathan, Courtney,
That's me.
it has been a while actually since we've had you on to talk about
Yeah,
Leviathan.
I actually, yeah.
It's
been a while.
it's been over 6 months, which honestly is still pretty frequent considering most people get one shot ever to come on. Justin's been on one time. Snake Discovery, one time.
One
Was
time.
that by their choice? Yes, but nonetheless, one time.
Well, here's the thing, Patrick. I'm desperate for attention.
As am I. All right. I feel like at one point y'all were talking about Steven going full time with Snakes.
Yes, we were talking about that because Steven was mad at his job. And
Okay, yeah, we've all been there.
Yeah.
Did that? I feel like a bad friend because I feel like I just stopped asking about that.
No, so he
Did it happen?
he didn't. He addressed the issue at work like a grown up. He talked to his
Thank
supervisor
God.
about it and said, "This is what's going on. This is how I'm feeling about it. And if this isn't resolved, I will leave." And his boss was like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" And they resolved it. They said, "This thing that's stressing you out, we're gonna give it to somebody else." And it's still there, but it's not his problem anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, so that went away, and then as time went on, what kind of happened is, I guess, got a little more appreciation for some of his benefits and the flexibility of his job, and we kind of realized that if one of us were to go full time, it would make a lot more sense if it were the person with the less flexible job, and
So
less
when
benefits.
are you quitting your job? As the woman, I just assume that your job is worse.
Well, you know,
As Patrick's wife is literally the breadwinner.
Jesus Christ, guys. I literally am a sugar baby. My wife makes more than everybody listening to this channel right now combined. It's really rough. I will never achieve what she's achieved. It makes me sad. And I'm so happy for her.
Yeah. No, yeah. My job is the less flexible one
I'm
now.
just fucking with you. Yeah.
No,
I'm just fucking around.
well, I don't want to say too much, but
No, it's okay.
like a super recognizable brand that
We
I
don't.
work
No, you know
for.
what? Let's not say anything else. We're good.
I was trying to make a joke, but that's fine.
Well, you just said I don't want to say too much, so I killed it.
I know,
for you.
but then I was gonna.
The man talking over Courtney again.
Well,
Blake.
I do make 70 or 30% more than her on this podcast. It's just a fact. I'm sorry.
No. So we are talking about me potentially going full time in September.
Okay, that's exciting.
Yeah, we have like a certain amount that we want in the bank account. Take that comment down.
No, keep that up. Yeah. No, put that back up, please, Molly. No. We need to talk about this.
Blake, I just don't want to be on the line for.
Here's the deal. I might have, with Charlie, been slightly extorted to pay for somebody's trip to Atlanta. And by slightly extorted, I mean it was amazing. And I'm very thankful that it happened because it was awesome.
Not that it has anything to do with me, but I did show Patrick that it happened. And he was unaware until I did that. So this is somehow related to me.
Well, because then I did the mature thing and I tried to make it so you had to pay for his gas by getting a tattoo, and somebody wouldn't let somebody tattoo their logo on their body.
I will say, not that it's my business, but he did put it out there publicly. He did say that he was dealing with an infection at the time, and I just thought maybe he should heal from that before throwing another
the responsible thing. And Patrick told you to not do the responsible
All
thing?
signs indicate to me that he's a grown adult who can make his own decisions.
I didn't need him dying of a blood infection on the way to SCRE because
no publicity is bad publicity.
Blake, I just didn't want
You're
you.
a monster.
I am. You know what, Blake?
I want you to get MRSA, my friend.
Oh, that's fair. It was. I mean,
But now that you've healed, you are welcome to.
She'll pay for your gas to Tinley.
Yep.
She said it. She said it on record. And if there's anything I've learned about this situation, is that it will be turned into a reel.
He doesn't need a lot of
convincing.
He doesn't need it in writing.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I love this so much. Anyway, all right, full time. So there's a chance in September. You're seriously considering going full time.
I am. Where I work now, I like what I'm doing right now. It's probably one of my favorite jobs that I've ever had, but it is one of the least flexible jobs I've ever had, and it makes it really difficult to do the snakes full time.
I feel that. I'm very fortunate with the job I currently have.
Mhm.
hopefully continue to have it. The job I currently have is all the flexibility in the world, and so I
Yeah.
understand like it allows me to run the business and still like have a job, which is cool.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. And Molly's got some flexibility at her job too, so that's a plus.
She
Thanks,
can take
appreciate
snakes.
that.
Yeah, she can do stuff. All right, so that's exciting. So how has Leviathan season been? Are we towards the end?
Yeah, so we are pretty low on inventory. We sell out of pretty much everything by the end of the year, the
We
beginning
still,
of the next
we
year.
still have everything.
No, we
When
don't
you
make.
produce 14 snakes, it's easy.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. So I think we had 25 clutches last year, and I think we've got 20 snakes left. So
That's a big season for y'all.
yeah, that's our biggest season so far. The
Look at
previous
that.
year, I
Wow.
think we did.
Okay, so you did about
15.
150 babies, give or take.
Yeah, we had big clutches last year.
Good,
Our
good.
average was almost 8 eggs, 7.7 eggs.
Nice.
last year.
Okay,
So
that's
it was like
fantastic.
180, I think,
Look
babies.
at you. That's
Um,
awesome.
Yeah, and we did really well. We held back maybe 10 because we had a
Yeah.
bunch of clutches. So most of our clutches this past year were specifically for holdbacks. So we have like 7 new bells that we held back. It's just bell after bell after bell.
Why did you hold back 7 bells?
We didn't hold back a single bell. I'm messing.
Put them in the freezer right now.
No, stop it.
Put them in the freezer.
You know what? This is gonna make you mad, Patrick.
No, it won't.
We're all out of bells.
Yeah,
have a
as you
clutch-
should be.
We have a clutch hatching next week that we have 3. It's all bells. We have 3 people on a wait list for our bell clutch that's hatching next week.
Guys, you can literally go pick up a bell on Morph Market right now for under $150. You
Not
don't need
for
to be on a wait
me.
list.
It
brand
won't come in a
names.
snake bag like this.
You pay like $1,000 for a Gucci T-shirt because it has the little G on it. It's the same thing with Courtney and Steven.
Wow. Yeah.
It's got a
Molly,
little
thank
L
you.
for loser. No. Okay, so let's talk about your snake bags because those are cool. Did you get them custom printed?
No, I sewed these. I just got the fabric from Hobby Lobby.
I guess when you
How?
only do like 20 clutches, it's easy to do that. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
yeah. So I've sewn maybe 10 of them so far. I just started right before SCRE. What happened was we were in a group chat where somebody shared a picture of a snake that they had received, and the snake was in, essentially somebody had taken one of the long snake bags and cut the top and the bottom, and they had turned the one long one into 3 bags using zip ties. And they said they bought $1,000 snake, and it came in a third of a snake bag, zip tied on both ends. And they were like, times are tough. And
times are tough. Jeez Louise.
and so Stephen was like, you know what? We could do something with snake bags. And he had the idea. He's like, how hard could it be? Courtney knows how to sew. So
a typical man. Unbelievable.
yeah, I know. And so oh
You're gonna have to wash it.
no, they got one of my fancy snake bags at the show.
That's pretty
but-
awesome.
Yeah, so I started off. I'm getting better. I need a nicer sewing machine, I think, but I'm excited about them. I think they're pretty.
I think
and
you
we'll
have to
get more.
hand sew.
Oh, your brother's here for a second, Molly. You want to bring him in for a second?
Oh, we got the man himself.
Oh my!
What's up, fam?
Hello, Chase. How are
I
you?
like the unbuttoned shirt.
It's a quarter
It's-
zip, ma'am. Calm down.
Okay,
I'm pulling out all the
unzipped.
stops since you're my
Very
favorite-
90s.
Since you're my favorite guest, I'm pulling out all the stops. You know,
Liar. How are you, Chase?
that's why I'm here. I am so tired.
Oh, go take a nap.
Yeah, go to bed.
Yeah, hockey's also on, so I'm trying to not fall asleep because I want to see the end.
Do you want to see another fight
I love the fight.
between the U.S. and Canada?
Heck yeah, I'm here for it.
Unbelievable. We were just talking about all of the bell clutches that Leviathan apparently is still shooting for.
How many bells and clutches do you do, your Chase?
Clearly not enough. I'm gonna let you guys keep stewarding that project.
Thanks. We don't want you, sliding in on our market.
No, I don't want to muddy the waters up here, blue-eyed Lucy's.
Courtney's a fan of those pure white snakes, keep those genetics clean. She's really
I do
setting
like
up.
them. I prefer the Mystic Potions because they're purple, like our brand.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Oh, I get it.
Nice
That's
transition.
fine.
Very safe.
Very safe. No comment. All right. So 25 clutches. That's exciting. Only 26 snakes left. Also exciting.
Yep. So we have barely enough to vend All American in April. And yeah, we don't have any more clutches coming yet. They are all, building right now.
Okay.
Last year we had a very early season, so we already had and again, we only did 25 clutches. So for us to have already had 4 clutches on the ground this time last year, and to have 1 this year, it's like, oh man. now we gotta wait.
Right.
How many are y'all hoping for this year?
About 30.
Okay, so a slight increase.
Yeah, I think we have the potential to do 38 or so if everybody goes, but we're gonna again, we don't do that many. So
That was kind of a dream, wouldn't it though?
What Charlie said.
Sort of bought a bell.
Steven.
What did you buy, Charlie? What is a sort of a bell?
I don't know I don't remember selling Charlie anything. Did he think about it? Charlie, what'd you buy from us?
This is awkward. Look, she sold so many snakes, you can't keep track of who it goes to.
Can't keep track of it.
Oh, it's so hard.
It's a weird flex, Courtney.
So weird.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we produce like 10 bells a year. It's not that many. The girl who bought one from me.
It's actually
Oh,
all they
yeah,
produce.
Charlie
It's 30 clutches of bells.
The girl who bought one from you. The girl, Charlie, we've been talking about this. I do 30 clutches of bells a year. I sell a lot of bells. I don't know who you're talking about. The girl.
That girl's watching this right now, tears down her face. You don't remember.
Well, if it's K and D bought Corey, she bought a bell from us, if that's what he's talking about, but I don't know what that has to do with Charlie.
Welcome to Bell Talk, where we talk about pure white snakes sold by Leviathan, a purple
Courtney,
company.
how was the show?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Molly. Thank you.
Making the transitions happen now. Clearly, she's taken over.
We did really well at the show because, again, we had, I think
swear to God.
40 snakes that we brought to the show, 45 snakes that we brought.
40 of them were bells.
one of them was a bell.
It sold immediately.
Oh, thanks, Charlie. No, I know. Steven didn't have anything to do with that. Get out of here. Yes, Charlie sent somebody to us who was looking for a bell, and she was like, hi, I'd like to buy a bell. And we're like, yeah, we've got one right here. And she's like, okay, great. Here's my card. And I literally shipped him the next day because he hadn't had, it was right before we fed. So it was super easy. And I really appreciate that sale, Charlie. And she was very nice.
Did you give Charlie some commission or?
Absolutely not. Money grubbers. Are you kidding me?
But so for SCRE, we had a really great time. We had a ton of people come up to our table. All of them were there to see Steven. I did have one young man say, oh, will you sign my shirt? And I was like, oh my God, really? And then he pulls out the shirt and it already had all y'all's signatures on it. And I was like, I thought you were asking me.
I got to sign some merch this past weekend.
I'm pretty sure Molly signed it even before you, Courtney. Come on.
Yeah, no, like I said, all of y'all had already signed it.
I felt special because I was one of the first ones to sign, and I did not know he was going around asking everyone.
Neither did I.
So cool.
I was. My confidence took it. Not my confidence. My ego took a hit.
What was worse? What was worse? Yeah, no, that will never go away. What was worse, this interaction or the child re-gift or taking back a gift?
Taking back that
to
gift.
Give that gift to Emily.
Unreal.
That was so great. I tried to tell that story to Ed and Emily at the show at Tinley, but I felt poor Emily. She can't get a minute to.
Do you want me to tell her when I'm having dinner with them at their house?
You can. You don't have to. It's totally fine.
Okay.
No, I mean, I don't know if it's that funny.
No, that's hilarious. I'll start there.
But I think Patrick was just trying to flex that he's gonna have dinner at their house. I think.
There you go. You're getting better at detecting this stuff. It's good. It's good.
I thought the show was really good though. Overall,
great show.
I feel like it went really
great.
well.
It was so much fun too. I just love the area around it. Like
Yeah.
some of the best food.
Yeah, we got some great food. I'm addicted to ube ice cream now, I'm pretty sure. So that's a fun new obsession of mine.
So Chase, were you were at the one in September, right?
No.
No, you weren't. Okay. So the one in September. So no one here was at the first SCR. I'm the only one who's been to
You're-
2.
You're the only OG.
Oh, okay. Well, now that I'm the expert on the show, the first show was actually in Atlanta. It was in College Park. It was close to the airport. And the only thing that I was a little disappointed about between the first show and the second is the first show had they didn't have like a food vendor that was part of the show. Bob brought in a food vendor and they made these rice bowls that were so good. They were so good. And I was really kind of hoping that they'd pop up again this year. But
So fortunately, though,
Blake's in the comments like the rice bowls.
Yeah, fortunately though, we were in Chinatown basically, and
We
there were
were.
1,000 options for Asian food.
Oh
Yeah,
my gosh, guys!
my
If you ever
sister sent
want,
me.
no, you go. You go.
My sister sent me because my sister was babysitting for us, so she sent me to a bakery to get all the like treats she wanted, and so we hit that on the way out.
Yeah, if you ever want to lure Patrick, just get some Asian food and just like pass it out and like put it in a little line and you'll get him into a box so easy. And like the entire weekend, it was just, what are we eating? Is it Asian food? I want Asian food. I want Asian food all weekend.
You took Steven to his first ever Korean barbecue, and now he likes Korean barbecue. So thank you.
You're
for
welcome. You're
that.
welcome.
Appreciate that. You also took us to our first Brazilian steakhouse, and we're not ever doing that again. It was too stressful.
Why was it stressful?
I
You don't
actually
like having all
think-
that meat thrown at you?
No, I don't think that was a typical experience at a Brazilian steakhouse, because I looked around and like towards the end of the meal they stopped doing it, but when we first sat down they were bombarding us.
Oh no, that's normal. Yeah,
That's
no,
normal?
yeah. They just
You're supposed to enjoy that.
I
Yeah,
did not.
no.
I was like, just bring back the pineapple, please.
Courtney is over here like, I'll have the pineapple, and we're all like, give us the meat.
No, that pineapple was good.
No,
They
it
were
was
like,
legit. Yeah, it
that
was
that
good.
was
Yeah,
so good.
grilled pineapple, so good. Yeah.
But yeah,
All right, so for Bob's show, comparing it to other shows.
Wait, hold on. What? Explain this.
there's an unhoused man on the street in Charlotte. Was he on a bike? And he was
He
like
was on a bike and he wanted to show us a trick.
he wanted
Oh,
to
was
show
he a
us
street
trick.
wizard?
But then
Yes.
he's like, watch this trick, and then he takes off and leaves, and we're like, is he coming back? But then our light changed to green, and me and Patrick are like looking for this guy, thinking he's gonna come back, and Steven's like, all right, let's go. The light's green. And so we're like halfway across the street when the guy comes back, but he's just riding the bike really fast, and I think that was the trick. I
Then
didn't
he-
see a
Cool
trick.
trick.
Did you see a trick?
All right.
I also
I-
did that when I was 7.
For some reason, I
"Look what
thought
I
he was
can do."
doing a
With
wheelie.
no hands.
I don't
But
think he got to it. Maybe he
maybe he
noticed we were
had-
gone.
Maybe, but also I just felt like he just needed some attention.
Same.
I just wanted to help.
That's why I come on this show.
you needed to exactly. You're my unhoused person that we bring on occasionally.
Or a legit street wizard encounter.
Yeah, no,
If any of us the
legitimately
unhoused, I'm pretty sure it's Patrick.
rude.
my
I
God.
look at
Coming
the
from a
most-
hotel. This is
Yeah, I was about to say Chase. Yeah. Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, we might have been almost kidnapped at that point. I mean, that was also anyway, never mind. I got judged for looking homeless while wearing an expensive watch as well. So
oh, here we go.
it was a rough night for me.
I
It
think,
was-
I
What's
think
the
it was
shovel?
more. I think you're leaving some out. I think you were making fun of something, and that was just like, Patrick, you look like a 12-year-old.
He was wearing the same sweatshirt as that guy.
This was
That's the
the homeless
situation.
guys
Like
was
saying
cleaner.
buddies, you're so cute matching. Like,
Ugh.
you just have a disheveled, like, I just rolled out of bed look, and like, here we are.
But then he's gotta like show off the
Yeah. It's a very interesting vibe.
He doesn't wear shoes in a restaurant, which is really embarrassing for everyone. But he's got to make sure he's got that Rolex on.
You know what? We all have our styles. You know.
Have you ever brought a barefoot man into a Brazilian steakhouse? It's embarrassing.
Barefoot
It
man.
doesn't matter how many Rolexes he's got on.
Okay, first off.
A Rolex dupe.
First off. Going into a restaurant without shoes on is gross. I would always wear shoes. Second off, have I worn a Rolex and a t-shirt and looked mildly homeless before? Yes.
Yeah, right now.
But
This is coming from someone. This is coming from someone who also counts gas stations as restaurants, though.
But
Not
who
fair.
of us hasn't done that? I mean, come on.
I don't have a Rolex, so it's fine.
Oh,
You're like,
this is
Patrick is the best person to go out to eat, though. Like, if you want to just eat a bunch of food, like, as long as
Or
he's paying, he's
everything.
the best. Yeah. 'cause
hold
then-
on.
long
Hold
as
on.
he's paying.
There is slight slander going on. First off, yes.
Not slight. Do we need to make it heavier so it's not
First-
slight?
First off, do I occasionally eat like a trash panda? Yes, I would argue regularly. But
Yeah.
also,
Yeah, regularly.
I would argue I have spectacular taste when I choose to pick excellent restaurants. And when we go to those restaurants, we all have a great time. So,
We do, because we get every appetizer from the menu, which
Unless you can't breathe, and then you have to have a quiet family meal somewhere else.
I can't help that you somehow just weren't emotionally, spiritually, or physically prepared for Korean barbecue. I'm sorry that happened.
I've been to
you.
Korean barbecue. I've not been to. Let's experience what it's like to be in a burning building while eating meat for dinner.
You literally, I just want to say, when Patrick got back to Chase's house, like at the end of the night, he genuinely smelled like a campfire, like 100%. Like, he's been at the campfire for hours. and hours.
Was there slightly more smoke than normal? Yes.
It was terrible. It was
was
awful.
I'm pretty sure the ventilation was not working.
No.
Was it significantly worse? No.
You
But you know
what?
what?
was wonderful? The hibachi place that we went to,
That's
and we
what
had
I-
a delightful dinner.
No, that's what I heard. And I'm happy for y'all. Courtney, I'm sorry you had to get in the middle of this. This is really just unfortunate for you.
Bob's in the chat. We're talking
Bob!
about your show, Bob.
Yeah,
Bob,
did
we've
Molly
literally
apologize?
just
started
been saying
talking
nice
about your show.
things.
Did I miss
Oh.
Molly's apology?
I
Oh,
Molly,
uh,
what'd you do?
no, hold on. We'll get to Molly in a second. Bob introduced me to this delightful Korean pizza and wings place. Oh my God, so good. I was so happy. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate that. We'll go
yeah.
back to the show just for that.
I'm gonna probably hop off in like 2 minutes, so I'll give my apology.
Molly,
now.
I need you to apologize. Yeah.
This apology is to Bob Boo only. I don't care about the other two. I was trying to be helpful last week, and
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
Time flies, huh? I was trying to join the show to help and do comments and things because Patrick is not able to do that for some reason. And when I joined, the stream exploded and it ended, and it made Bob's show end early. And my apology is to Bob only.
I don't
And-
think Bob needs that apology. Do you know why? Because anytime I've ever been on a live with Bob or hosted a live with Bob, you know how like you'll be like, okay, that's great. Thanks so much for the show. You know, Bob, hang out at the back. We'll catch you later. Bob's always gone. And not just when I'm the one hosting. I've been on other shows, or Steven's been on a show with Bob at the same time. And the like outro goes out and it brings you all back, and Bob's gone. He's
I
like,
did ruin it.
Show's
I
over.
ruined-
I'm done.
I ruined it. It was my fault, and I am gonna try not to make the stream explode ever again. And Bob, I don't know what I can do, but
But he still made sure Molly got a sweatshirt over the weekend, so
it's
we know
true.
who the real good person is, and Molly
I
just
know.
makes it.
I'm very sorry. This is my public apology. Thank you.
Thank you, Molly. Molly, have a great night. We
Thank
enjoyed
you.
having you.
Good to see you.
Nice to show
Goodbye,
up on.
everyone.
Goodbye.
Oh, I almost hold on.
She's
I
about
was-
to delete the
Oh
stream.
my God,
She's about to
Molly.
delete. Hey,
Okay,
Molly,
no, I'm
you-
leaving.
you
Leave
just wanted to wrap
studio.
this up early.
Let's just.
The whole studio leaves.
Oh my God, I was gonna laugh so hard if she killed it again.
I know, she's like, hey, I'm really sorry. Also, bye, Courtney.
Oh, okay. Bye, Chase. Molly said that. I was reading I'm sorry. I was reading the comments. Oh.
Oh my God, this is good stuff. All right, so Bob's show was great for you. That's a huge win.
Mhm.
I think we've covered all reptile stuff that matters. Can we talk about
Oh, here
Cobra
we
Kai?
go.
Can we talk about Cobra Kai? Anybody? Did you
I'm
watch
not
Cobra
caught up.
Kai?
Absolutely not.
Courtney?
I watched the first like three episodes of the first season
I
years
started
ago.
The Penguin.
So wait, so no one
Hey
else has
Patrick,
watched?
you're alone.
So no one
Yeah,
else has
I
watched
don't
Cobra
watch.
Kai?
I'm sorry, I don't watch TV. I don't.
Okay,
Hockey's
things would have
on.
been so much better if Molly had just killed the live, honestly. Honestly, this is
I
rough.
did have a crush on Ralph Macchio when I was a kid. So
Oh,
does
so
that
you
count?
liked the villain. Okay, that makes sense.
No. My cousin Vinny. I didn't watch Karate Kid.
Oh my god.
I love that that's the connection.
That's the Ralph Macchio connection. My cousin
He's in
Vinny.
Cobra Kai.
Yeah, I understand. But the fact that my cousin Vinny's the connection from all the movies he was in the 80s.
That's my favorite movie.
It's a good movie. I'm not saying it's not.
It's an
The
excellent
two
movie.
Utes. The
The
two
two
Utes,
Utes.
yeah.
Oh my god. I don't understand. I don't know what's
Have you
going
seen
on.
My Cousin Vinny?
This is when he says no, isn't it?
Patrick.
No, I haven't seen
Oh
it.
my god.
Dude, it's a classic. You
You
probably
get to
should see
watch
it.
My Cousin Vinny for the first time. Patrick. I'll mail you my DVD.
Courtney, I'm going to give you the
I
option
have
right
two,
now.
so.
Do you want Troy Schroeder to join us tonight?
Yes, is he here?
Do you want him?
Yes.
Buddy, when is he not here?
Hold on. Let me.
He's like a bad song. He never
Troy,
leaves.
if you're watching this right now, check your phone.
Everyone in the chat is like, My Cousin Vinny is an amazing movie. That's my
Yeah,
favorite movie.
I haven't seen it.
That
I'm
makes me
sorry.
super happy to see
So
that.
good. It's got Marissa. It's
Tomei?
such a good
Yes.
and Joe Pesci and Ralph Macchio and the guy from Pet Cemetery, the first one.
I just really thought that this was going to go better and we could talk about Cobra Kai. I was really excited.
Even better, we get to talk about My Cousin Vinny.
But I haven't seen it, so it kind of the situation like if I talked about Cobra Kai and now like
Well,
karate was back
okay.
in the valley.
I know enough about Cobra Kai. It has Ralph Macchio in it.
Mhm.
We're good.
Let's go. Talk to me.
Hello, Troy.
Really,
You do
he
want
doesn't
to
want to
be
be
here.
founder of the show.
Hey, buddy, how are you?
You monster.
I'm okay.
No, you don't get to say I don't want to be here when you literally text me saying, "Bring me in."
I
No.
just want to talk to Courtney.
See who
Troy,
doesn't?
I have an important question. You, Chase.
Well,
Okay.
okay, there we go.
Troy, have you seen My Cousin Vinny?
I have. My favorite
Rank
part
it.
is when he has the girl on the stand and she's talking about the car being like a, blah blah blah
No.
engine and like yeah, good part.
The fence is wrong. That's my best.
Yeah.
That's everybody's favorite part.
Yeah.
So, you've got a show coming up too, Troy, that I'm going to be vending.
Oh, really? Are you going to be at Charlotte?
Yes.
Oh,
Why would I not be? Am I kicked out?
he's not. It's true. Sorry, Bob. I told Bob when I came upstairs, which I came up the stairs when you sent me my text message, to go over to my computer there and get him some info. And now I'm sitting on he's caught me. I'm caught red-handed.
What's the info? Tell
Bob
us.
has asked me for some show info for like, I don't know, months. And I just feel since he's a show promoter, I'm allowed to put him on the back burner and not treat him like a normal vendor and get away with it. But I think he's getting mad at me.
Wait, so Bob is willingly trying to go to your show and you're back
No,
burnering him?
it's some info
You
on a
have
previous
the
show.
Bob Vu,
So
Bob
I-
Vu trying to
Yeah.
get you.
Gatekeeping.
I'm so good at that. I can keep Bob Vu at bay.
You know, I heard he's a member of the Yakuza.
Oh,
Good for him.
Oh.
all right. Well, I will have to tackle that bridge when it comes.
You're making Bob pay for his tables? You didn't give him free tables like you gave us?
Weird.
Oh, that's going
I
to
heard-
start something.
I heard Chimera got free tables too.
Nuh-uh.
No, I
Yeah,
wouldn't.
Troy-
Well, I mean, I would give
Troy-
Andre free
Oh, and-
tables.
Yeah,
Not
Troy,
you.
Troy actually said like because I left the company that he was going to give Andre a free in cap for life.
I would almost give him a free in cap for life after you've left, just to have, I don't know, throw one more thing at you.
Thanks. That
Besides the
makes sense.
chair.
Besides
Yeah.
the chair.
Yeah. Or a brick.
Who else is going to Tinley?
Me?
Even
Me.
Courtney, you're
Courtney,
not
you're
going?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Wow.
Can you
never-
give me 6 good reasons?
Well, then I might as well
6?
not go.
Yeah, we're all not going to go now.
So it is, but it is getting harder to find childcare for long periods of time. So we are using it when we need it most. And
Tinley feels like a time that
I
you
was gonna
need
say
it.
I feel that because that's why I
I-
still bring Troy and Patrick with me.
Yes.
It kind of depends. I know we were able to vend the last Tinley. I don't know that we'll be able to vend again. If we were if we did have the opportunity to vend again, it would be very hard to say no to that, and we would make it work. But if we're not going to vend, Steven will definitely go because he gets FOMO anytime there's a Tinley that he can't go to. But I'll probably stay home with our daughter instead of lugging her to Illinois.
So,
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Patrick.
no, I mean, I was going to make her feel a little bad if she doesn't go because I printed T-shirts specifically for you and
Liar.
lanyards just for you. And if you don't
You
go,
print lanyards every friggin' week.
yeah, but you don't get one if you don't go. And you don't get a
Bob-
T-shirt. I'm bringing T-shirts too, and you don't get one if you don't go.
Bob
Courtney,
let
I'll
us
give
know
you mine.
48 hours before. Thanks, Troy. Bob did let us know 48 hours before Tinley that we had tables, and we dropped everything to make it there. And I would do it again, 100%. But last time I was so tired that I crashed my car in the parking lot. So maybe if you could just give me 72 hours, I'd appreciate that.
Courtney, that's a big parking lot, so
Yeah,
I know it was
that's
really embarrassing.
that's
I
kind of
don't
like
wanna
if
be that
Abby was
guy,
driving the
but-
car.
No, I
Yeah.
did when I
she would
was
hit the whole
pulling in.
parking lot.
When I was pulling
Touche.
into the parking space, I hit a car a little bit. But don't worry, I ran away and nobody knew it was me.
Oh, they
Hey.
know now.
Just
They do
kidding.
now.
I
They do
left
Classic
a
now.
note.
Leviathan. She just left the purple mark.
Classic.
Yeah.
I left a note on her car and she came to our table to let me and
Yeah, Chris is right. Just bring the kid. I mean, let her run loose in a reptile show. There's no weirdos
Yeah.
there.
we did that at a choice show. And
Yeah,
the
that
best
turned out
part
well.
of that whole show is when she finally took a nap.
That
Oh.
little shit grabbed my Rubik's Cube and hucked it across the show.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
She,
Sorry
you know
about
what? No, it was payback for all the candy I ate of y'all's. It was fair. It makes sense. It's good.
Somebody
Uh,
busted your windows in Atlanta. That was just because you were in Atlanta. Sorry, Blake.
True.
Oh,
That's sad.
yeah, that sucks.
Oh, yeah. Charlie and Bob are going to be flipping quarters live for shed testing. So, guys, what's really cool about that is if you bring your shed to the show, Charlie in person is going to do the test. And he's just going to flip the coin. If it's heads, it's head. If it's tails, it's negative. It's going to be real simple. Basically, he can knock out everything. And he's going to do that for $2 a test. No company can beat that.
Courtney, I'm curious. There was a time where, you and Steven came to my Colorado show and Steven came back to the house and we had a moment and he came back and woke you up and told you about said moment.
Yes.
My question is did he feel the same way about his time at the rooftop bar at Bob's show Saturday night? Because he seemed like he was feeling pretty good. He seemed pretty happy. And so I'm curious if he had the same type of moment.
I don't think he woke me up when he got back. So I don't know that it was that good, but I was there for a lot of it at the rooftop bar. So I don't know that enough happened after I left that he was excited to tell me about, but he did have a really good time. And also like the time is weird because he's like, oh my God, we were out. They kicked us out. They closed it down, blah, 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 blah. And then I was like, what time did you get back? He's like, midnight. And I'm like, I went to bed at like 11:30. What do you mean? That was where did you do? When did you do all these things? If you got back 30 minutes, 45 minutes after I got back to the room, I don't know.
Cocaine.
Probably. Steven.
That's Steven. You got to watch
Oh,
him.
see.
Steve,
So actually, that's another thing Bob might be able to do better in future shows because that's what this episode is about, right? Is criticizing Bob Boo's show. Warmer warmer rooftop, please. It was really cold out there, and it was a little rainy.
Do you think the fact that when we go in August, it'll be a little warmer, that'll help?
Or super, super hot.
Yeah.
I was about to
I'm
say,
hoping for super,
that
super hot. I
rainy-
like it hot.
Me too. It's my favorite.
What I
Yeah.
love is that Bob's show is the week before Daytona. So for me, Chase, that means I get to hang out with Bob, right, at the show.
Mhm.
And
It
then
was
I get
freaking
to go to Treasure Island and enjoy some St. Pete Treasure Island time and then go
Yeah,
over to
man.
Daytona.
I'm very excited for you.
Yeah, I mean, you would think one of these times you would come along.
You want to do it this time?
Do you want to?
Yeah.
I'll have Chris from Epic Style and his family with me, so we'll have a nice little group there in Treasure Island area.
Wow.
Yeah. You want to go over to like Shell Key and
Yeah.
do some snorkeling on that?
All right.
Courtney, do
I'm
you feel
here
like
too.
do you feel like maybe we could have been invited here? They could just courtesy invites. I mean,
No,
We
I would
I'd
invite
say
Courtney.
no.
though. We
I'd
get
Yeah,
say
the only
no.
reason I would want to bring Patrick is if we needed an anchor.
I don't know what that means.
it's just been
That just means I'm going to put his feet in concrete, throw him over the boat.
it's been a rough night. It's been a I like the Troy mansplain that.
I didn't get it. I
That's what he's
was
best
like,
at.
what's an anchor?
It's been a rough night for me. It's a lot. It's been hurtful. I'm gonna have to really go through some therapy. But it's gonna be okay. We're gonna get through this.
I missed part of your episode, and I know you guys probably talked about Bob's show and stuff, but do you each have like a favorite moment from Bob's show?
Oh, yeah. I mean, mine's very self-serving. It's when I got footage of everybody drinking terrible
I was
sodas.
gonna ask about that. When is
Yeah.
that gonna go live? When are we gonna get to watch that?
Yeah, next week. Fortunately, this is the plan. I'm currently editing. We'll see. So yeah, I mean, real quick, went to the Coke Museum, and at the end of the tour, they have lots of terrible tasting sodas from around the world, and I brought back the 3 worst ones and shared them with my friends and had them drink it on video.
Stay away from the Beverly.
Yes, it was absolutely terrible
It's,
as
Is
well.
that the aspirin?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've done the Coke thing a couple times. Yeah,
Stop. Disgusting.
So bad.
So
Anyway.
rough.
yeah.
So that was one of my favorite moments because it was
All right.
Yeah, I got to interact with I was surprised by how many people were willing to do it.
Nice. Yeah. Well, good.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
of
good.
course. It's not like you were feeding us poison.
Kind of.
Disgusting stuff.
Mostly.
Dead.
Yeah. Beverly was
Depends on what you
amazing. Stop it. Can't even.
For me, honestly, it was really nice to actually connect with a lot of people that we talk to online that are semi-local to us, but we never see them. And that's the cool thing. The Atlanta show gave us the opportunity to actually spend time with people and get to meet people that have bought snakes from us for a long time, but have never made it up to the facility, and get to see them. And then, of course, get to see all of my favorite people, spend time with them, get some good food. Patrick and his wife came, hung out at the house for the weekend. It
Yeah.
was a good time.
Yeah.
So you only had food with your favorite people. So
Here we go.
Wasn't there?
I mean,
we
for
know.
what
Did I
it
not
for
bring your wife a Valentine's? Let's be honest.
for what
You
it's
did.
worth, Troy, I did everything I could to get the Pat and crew to stay in the Atlanta area and have meals with all of us. I tried.
it's
I
okay.
tried. They're
It's
homebodies. Yeah, they're homebodies.
I know how they roll.
They go straight to the
Oh.
house, get in their PJs, and chill on the couch. It's
Yeah.
very home. It's
Buddy,
good.
he's not wrong though.
Not even a little bit. They
We
sprinted there.
decompress fast.
Just like instantly.
Did Chase let you paint some of his model figurines?
I didn't ask, but for anybody that doesn't know, Chase has a full professional style studio for model painting. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and then for his wife's animals, they're in a little broom closet in small cages,
Well, that's
along
less
with
the
3
case
cats.
now. Yeah, that's the
Two.
case now. 2
Where's the
cats.
third?
There's probably a third there. You just don't know it.
Buddy, that could actually happen. You know how badly Abby wants to have more cats?
It's a problem. Troy, what was your favorite moment of Bob's show?
Ooh, favorite moment at Bob's show. Man, I feel like I had a lot of favorite moments. I'm trying to think of a good one.
Courtney, how about you?
Yeah,
Troy
Courtney, you go.
thinks.
I'm gonna think for a second.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of steal Chase's a little bit, and it was people coming up to us. There was a couple things that people said to us that were just really, really nice, and that always makes me feel good. But one person who came up to us actually is somebody who lives locally to us, and what he said when he came up to the table was like, "Hey, I actually see you at Max Fitness all the time, but I don't want to creep you out and come up to you." And I was like, all the time? Really? You think I'm there all the time? But no, I actually really appreciate
That is the
it.
7th time I've heard that story.
Okay, yeah, well, nobody in the chat has. It's the second time, asshole.
It's a
I've heard
pretty
it
No,
say.
funny, sir.
absolutely. It is absolutely not the second time, Courtney.
The show is sponsored by Monster. I don't drink energy drinks. I drank a lot of energy drinks this weekend. But no, the thing about that I like so much, like, ha ha ha, it's funny because it made me happy that somebody implied that I go to the gym a lot, but also it felt super respectful that like they didn't just come up and
Yeah,
that
that's
was
fair.
nice.
Yeah, that is
Okay.
very respectful.
But just so you guys know, if you came up to me at the gym to be like, "Hey, we see you on Instagram," I would be like, "Oh my god, I'm a celebrity. This is amazing. Let me call my mom."
Guys,
Because that happened to me at PetSmart one time. This guy came up to me. He's like, "Excuse me, are you Courtney from Leviathan?" And I was like, "Yes. Why? Do you want my autograph?"
You're just like,
Oh,
buddy,
you
had
were
me at
there
hello.
getting snakes. That's cute.
I was picking up.
she was getting a
Where else
bell
did she get
to
the blue
resell.
I was getting.
Sorry, Chase.
I was
Sorry.
getting a cat collar.
Oh, that's what Steven's into. Okay.
Hot.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And he needs the really little ones, so dog collars just don't work.
Okay. Interesting.
Rip.
I would say that I'm gonna stay
Courtney's
in the same.
mean.
Yeah, she is. I'm gonna stay in the same theme. Courtney, different Courtney. Courtney,
Ah.
that's on this lovely
Courtney
chat here. It's great.
Faust.
Yes, it's nice meeting you as well. I think it was really neat. I had somebody come up and tell me about Bob and I and the shows that we run, and said some really nice stuff about Bob and I. And you know, it's nice to hear those things because it makes, you know, it doesn't matter how many people come to the door, and I mean, it does, and vendors and things, but it really, I feel like the payoff is getting that kind of compliment from somebody. So I was tickled with that. So I think that was pretty neat.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. That's a good one.
It
Well,
definitely didn't come from you know who, Chase.
You know what?
Yeah, Patrick, you're right. So that's why
you
we're
know
going to keep it
what?
to our lovely gratitude practice here.
Yeah, you know what? Clearly, I'm not the only one here who needs other people to say nice things to me to feel special. It's fine.
Hey, it's nice to be appreciated, Patrick. Someday you might know what that's like.
I'm just used to hearing it so often that it just didn't feel that special at Bob's show. You know?
Okay.
Like,
All right.
yeah, it's okay. Don't worry, guys. Someday y'all get there. All three of you. It's gonna be big though when you do.
I also didn't tell Bob this, and if he's listening, hopefully he finds this funny. I had somebody come up and thought that Bob and I were partners in the show biz world, and he was going on and on about the show, and I was like, "Oh, well, you should really tell Bob that." And you know, he just kind of like looked at me, and I was like, "Hey, I don't have anything to do with this show." Like, and he was like, "Oh, I thought you and Bob were," and I was like, "No." Bob would never let me because Bob doesn't.
Yeah.
Bob doesn't love me like that. But
well, there would be 10 Southeastern shows by now if
yes,
you
I would take over.
Nobody wants that.
To
So.
visit.
Once a month.
He got a sweet potato pizza from me. Oh, nice. Don't tell Nick that, Troy. Oh, funny. Yeah. Anyways,
You're welcome, Bob. For you, the world.
hey, the pizza at
You gave
the
me
convention
wings.
center was phenomenal. By the way, for
That's
venue
true.
food, it was so good.
Oh, I didn't get those. We
Yeah.
got pizza from a different place, but I gave Leviathan wings.
Yeah,
Man,
you just fed the masses.
I did. I tried to cook for the Patton household.
Oh,
and
here we
once
go
again,
again.
They told me no, it's actually getting hurtful. I'm trying to bare my soul and share food with my friends, and they just don't want it.
I feel like you offered a meal similar to what Steven would cook at home, and that would be like meat and no sides.
Absolutely
No.
not.
No. He trust
I'm
me.
just
He's a
cook.
man of sides. He is a man of sides.
Oh no. We
Here's
would
the
have great sides. We'd have great meal. It would be incredible, spectacular.
We're
It would
visiting.
even
We're
come
having
with an
family
appetizer
time.
soup. It would
Let's
be
just get
great.
food.
Oh my god, I've got to show you guys. I gotta take. I know this isn't relevant,
I'm
but I'm
so
gonna
sorry.
text
I didn't
you
let the
this
Olive
soup.
Garden come in my kitchen.
You know what? I'm sorry that you don't appreciate when people want to cook for you. It's okay. Troy
I've gotta
gets it.
show you guys this.
I've almost
soup
got
that
Troy
Steven
convinced to let
got
me
the
cook
other
for
day.
his family, so it's fine.
We're gonna cook at. I don't know if I trust Patrick or not. I mean, I know that I can cook very well, and I made a lot of people happy. Well, I made dinner, but Patrick might. I might let him make something.
What? Hold on, Troy. I'll say it here live. What if I pay for all the food, and I'll cook it?
Okay.
It'll be the dinner will be my treat. You got to buy what I say.
Do I get to have a say on dinner, like what we have?
I will
I
make sure
eat
you.
meat, Patrick. I only
It's
eat
hot
meat.
dogs.
No. So
Except for hot dogs.
Here's what we'll do. Here's gonna be the spread. We're gonna have fillets. We're gonna have skirt steak, flank steak, probably actually ribeye, and a couple of New York strips.
All right.
And then we'll do chicken breast because some people don't like beef. So
Can
we'll
I do
that?
Can you do that if I do some tri-tips?
If you want to do tri-tip, you can. What I want to do isn't going to involve tri-tip, but we can bring tri-tip. I mean, we can figure something out. That's fine.
Troy, did you get a new number?
Are you asking for my phone number right now?
Well, I went to text you a picture of something, and
Oh,
well, I thought you had.
Dad.
Well, okay, it was of Steven's soup.
Oh,
but
is
I
that what you
thought
guys call it?
Okay.
Oh,
You know what?
Gross.
this is a
Do you
family
have the
show.
same number?
I do have the same number. My number is definitely not changed.
Okay.
Anyway,
Soup, Steven
we're gonna
was-
have some
Courtney's
delicious
just been
meats.
texting some random dude.
And then I'm gonna make a delicious chicken and gnocchi soup appetizer that everybody can have to sample from. And then for the sides, be some good stuff. It's gonna be a win. And then we'll have brown sugar at the end just for you.
Ooh. Do you ever put brown sugar on your steak?
No, I think that's rude. Steak should just have salt and pepper.
I have had that before though.
I
And
will.
butter.
I will make you a steak with brown sugar on it, man. I think you might change your mind.
Not a steak. I would take maybe. You know what? I'm not gonna say no. Maybe.
I'll
But
just make one for you to try.
I'm a big salt, pepper, and then while you're cooking it, you would use actual whole cloves of garlic and then butter and thyme. Yeah. No, you didn't. Anyway,
and love.
lots of love. That's the most important ingredient.
Getting Bob his info in case if he's listening, and so hopefully.
Just so he can see it in action.
It's just blank pieces of paper. I also have some info for Bob.
Yeah. We all pull a
you
random blank piece of paper.
There's nothing on this paper.
I have no paper around me. I'm going to be honest. I feel like we accomplished nothing and everything tonight on the episode. Courtney, how do you feel about how tonight went?
It was I had fun. I don't know if the people watching had fun. I felt like I was just talking to you guys.
Yeah, but is that kind of fun?
I like that I just got a message that came across my notifications that just says Steven's soup.
Yeah, I just got that notification too.
I'll have to look when we're done.
Honestly, the chat is always fantastic. And
where was this soup at?
It was a nice restaurant. They brought this bowl out for him. He ordered clam chowder, and that's what he received. And he's like, "Excuse me, this is supposed to be soup." And the waiter goes, "Oh, I don't know what it's supposed to be." And Steven's like, "Soup." And so just so that the chat, since Steven got a bowl of shells. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, so basically it's a very avant-garde take on clam chowder.
I was gonna say here.
There we go. Thanks, Chase.
Soup.
So that's what Steven received.
Yeah, so the soup was in each little clam. That's interesting. It's a little
he was like, "Can I have the bowl of soup?" And then the guy was like, "I guess so." And he went back and he came back with a bowl of clam chowder. And I have no idea where he got that first bowl.
Weird.
Patrick, Ryan says if the four of us were the cast every week, it would never get boring. What do you think? The four of us do this again?
Well, I would, but you'd probably quit in the comments. So
congratulations, Courtney.
I'm not allowed to quit in the comments per Chris from Epic Style. That if I ever quit a podcast again, I have to do it differently.
Okay, so what would be the new way you would quit?
We want it by mail, certified.
That would be good.
That'd be so funny. We could just read it aloud.
I would read it aloud by proclamation of best.
Yeah.
festivals.
Have it
What if I had
notarized.
somebody show up to your house like a jester or something, and yeah. I think the four of us. I think the four of us should do this more often. I miss you guys.
Jason would never do this full time.
Troy.
I was on
I
here.
miss you guys. I do. I don't.
Troy-
James, you know me, man. I don't lie.
Troy is Troy's like that ex that like broke up with you and then sees you happy with someone else. It's like, I
Oh,
want you
wait,
back.
time out. This doesn't work because anytime I come to the show, nobody looks happy.
What are you talking about? On here
To see you?
or the
Yeah.
comments? Because we can't see the comments face.
Yeah, let's be honest. Somebody in the comments be honest with me. Nobody seems happy on this show.
We're all pretty happy, I think. Yeah, we're super happy. You
Hey,
can't
Troy, we
gaslight
wouldn't
us.
show up. Yeah, he's trying to bully.
He's trying to gaslight for sure.
That's it. I hate
Look,
you guys. I'm back to
Besides,
hating you. Never
We
mind.
love everybody in the chat.
Troy,
That's the problem.
here's the deal.
And now I hope you both
We-
set on fire.
We will do this again for sure because we will have Courtney on at least 3 more times before the show ends.
Am I episode 100?
Nope.
Why is she 1 out of every 10 episodes?
Ed-
It's a Courtney.
Ed from Snake Discovery doesn't know it yet, but he's episode
Yeah.
100
By
because
himself.
he is by himself. That's actually the hardest get in the reptile industry is Ed by himself.
Oh,
It's tough. No one's
With-
gotten it before.
oh,
No
that's
one.
the only way I've ever spoken to the two of them because Emily's always talking to somebody else.
Well, yeah, but if you go like do media stuff, he won't do
Yeah,
it by
no,
himself.
I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah. No, that's right.
Also, Troy, prepare
Yeah.
an off track with Troy. I think the crowd wants it. So.
Yeah, no, you got 3 minutes, Troy. Off track. Go.
Oh, shit. Are you kidding me?
I told here
Good
take
luck.
some time, think about it.
Okay,
Chase
talk for a
is
couple
on.
minutes. Give me a second. Let me think.
Patrick, did you say what your you did say what your favorite part about the show was?
Yeah, I mean, but I it wasn't heartwarming and kind like y'all's. Jesus.
What was the craziest thing that happened at the show? The weirdest or the worst thing? Because I've got one, and I think I've already told you this story, so don't. Ugh. But I'm gonna tell it again.
Tell it again while I think.
All right, so we were showing off a snake to a girl who wanted another snake for snake to have a friend. I don't know. She wasn't trying to cohabitate them or anything. She just was like, "Oh, I have one. I want another one." So, like, I thought she was honestly gonna buy it. She's got it in her hand. She's looking at it, and she's asking us all the questions about like what we feed, what we do, what we like, how many snakes we have, stuff like that. And then she's like, "Oh." She's like holding our snake. She's like, "Oh, I wanted to ask you guys a question." And I was like, "Yeah, what's up?" And she's like, "Do any of your snakes have mites?" And I was like, "Excuse me?"
I remember
I was
this.
like, I thought she was gonna be like, "Oh, a spider or a wall," you know what I mean? And she's like, "Yeah, mites." And I'm like, "No. Give me my snake back." "No. Do you have mites?" I was like so offended.
Oh, you
And
do
then-
now.
And then I was like, we actually have like a vet come around beforehand and like take a look at everything. He's not like inspecting them or anything, but we have a vet come out to our place. We treat all of our snakes that we bring in. We put them, we quarantine them for X amount of time, and we like preventatively treat for mites in that time. We can afford to give them all mites. But then I was like, now I feel like I'm getting too defensive, like because I was so shocked by the question.
Is this with
And
like
then
a small child?
No, she's like a 16, 17, 18 teenager. And I'm just like, and then she's like, "Okay, thanks." And she gives me the snake back and leaves. And I was like,
Set the snake on
Man.
fire.
it was like, "Oh, do you like when you lend someone your comb? Did you ever do this where you
No.
lend someone your comb and they're like, 'Thanks, do you have lice?' And you're like,
Oh my goodness!
No.
Thank you, Ashley.
And then you say, 'Well, now
Ashley's
you do.'"
always
Ha, ha,
bringing
ha.
the fire.
Thank you, Ashley. I
We got to-
appreciate it. You're the best.
We get to see Ashley at 10.
Ashley is the best.
She wanted to
Yes,
mic.
Ashley is going to be a Tinley. Hopefully,
Nice.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, go.
All right, I got one good question. All three of you can answer.
Yep.
Okay.
If you had to get 3 celebrities in a room, but only 2 of them would leave the room, who are they and which one dies?
Sorry, one more time. Give it to me again.
gosh,
You have to pick 3 celebrities. They enter a room, but only 2 leave. Tell me the 3 and which one dies.
Why does they have to die? Why can't they
Yeah,
just stay in
that's
the
so
room
dumb.
forever?
I like people dying. I don't know.
Well, that,
God. All right, what constitutes a celebrity? Does Patrick constitute as
I
a
will let
celebrity?
you
Patrick's
decide.
absolutely a celebrity.
Testing. I didn't say you'd be the one
Yes.
that died.
I will let you decide who your celebrities
Troy.
are and what qualifies them as a celebrity.
I don't
I don't
like
want to
this.
play this game.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'll play. That's
wait,
fine.
I don't want to wish death on anyone.
Let's see. Right now, Chapel Roan, I think she'd be really cool to interact with.
I feel like everyone I went to college with would be exactly like Chaperone.
Possibly. I don't know. Who knows? Hey,
She reminds me of everyone I went to college with.
You know what? I'm the one answering the question right now.
Right.
I'm trying to think. Justin Jefferson. He seems like a lot of fun. And Elon Musk. I don't want him coming out of the room. End of list.
Okay. All right.
Good
Deal. Good stuff. Courtney?
I don't have any celebrity that I don't like that much.
What if you had to pick 3 snake breeders, but only 2 left the room?
I don't.
Patrick and I are walking out.
I thought about LeBron, Bob, but I just don't know if I actually.
Yeah, I could kill LeBron in a minute.
I'm just gonna say I just want to hang out with Shaq. I think that's Molly.
Yeah, Shaq would be fun. Yeah.
Yeah,
I could swap out Shaq for
Shaq's a big
Justin
W.
Jefferson. Yeah.
Who's Justin Jefferson?
He's a wide receiver for the Minnesota Vikings.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, it's fine. So which snake breeder are you killing? Why?
There you go.
Why is
Courtney.
it
This
Troy?
in the night. It's on the
And why is it Troy?
I can't even think of someone that I'm like secretly like, oh, I'm not gonna say this out loud, but it would be that word. Like I can't even think of anyone.
It's Molly. So.
It's Molly. I mean, it's, you know.
Ooh, if I had
Courtney-
to take the
Courtney
3
liked
patents
her.
together and only 2 could leave, that could get interesting.
That just depends
I'm
on what
done
day of the
for.
week it is, buddy.
I was gonna say that's true.
Yeah, it depends on the day of the week. All right. We didn't cover Cobra Kai, which disappointed me. We did
I've
cover
already filled everybody in.
Yeah. Well, I didn't see it. I'm sorry.
Do you want me to fill everybody in really quick so they all know what
Oh my
happens?
gosh.
Do it
No,
fast.
because we're not spoiling it for people.
Yeah, no, here it goes like this.
Nobody's
Listen,
watching
season, they do their stupid thing. They do these little challenges. They find out who's going to go to their world championship thing. They go to the world championship. Drama happens. Cobra Kai gets kicked out. They weasel their way back in. Show ends. Waiting for season part 2. Done.
I think that's
No.
just Karate Kid.
That
No,
would
no,
be
you're-
way better if he
Troy-
just
Troy,
described
that-
the ending of Karate Kid and he's like, there it is.
You know that the third part of that season's just came out and it's over. The whole series is over now.
What? It's on? Oh, I'll have to go watch it tonight. I got to find out what happens.
All the poor people in the comments were like, wow, that seems oddly familiar.
What's wrong with the poor people in the comments, Chase?
Oh, yeah. Well, Chase
I don't
likes
know,
to be above
Courtney.
people.
We're
That's
here for
Canova's. That's part of Canova's trademark.
Well, Leviathans as well. Courtney has stated many times
Yes,
publicly she
she
doesn't
is.
like
Yeah.
the
She only
poors.
spends time with Patrick because it is charity.
Oh, baby Billy. I love it. Y'all watch, you guys watch,
Yeah, Righteous Gemstones.
yeah.
That's good stuff.
What about Landman? Did you guys watch Landman?
No.
I think you're just making up titles.
Yeah.
of
Dude,
shows.
Basically.
Landman is a really good show.
Okay, I gotta reel us in here. We're at the end.
Okay,
Oh.
I did start The Penguin, by the way, and good first episode.
Okay, okay, guys, I
Everybody.
love all of you.
Colin
Chat.
Farrell.
I love you, chat.
Chase has to
I'm sorry I
go.
was a little late. I'm very happy
Troy,
I was here, though. You
Thank
guys
you
were
for
the
being
best.
here. We
Thank
will
you.
do this again, guys. As a matter of fact, at Tinley, when Courtney's there, maybe we all get together and we just chat on a mic for a little bit.
I like
we'll
that.
Bring stuff.
I like
yeah.
that idea. And we are going to
Ooh,
bully
early to
Courtney
the
into being
mic.
there.
Early to the mic. It will be good. I will have Aura merch for everybody. I just spent $2,000 on t-shirts, so I should have enough to hand out to every human there, hopefully. So, guys, this was
Sorry,
fun.
Tracy got me in the comments.
Plain
I love
poor
our
people
comment
water
section
as
always.
opposed to I only drink sparkling water, so I don't understand Tracy's
Of course you
comment.
do, Courtney.
Courtney,
And
what's the best way for people to get a hold of you?
Call Steven.
Jesus Christ.
Instagram at Leviathan Snakes. We're on YouTube, Leviathan, and don't follow us on TikTok. I'm never gonna get around to that.
Yeah, fair enough. Troy, best way for people to get a hold of you.
You can find me at pretty much everything Best Dressed Balls. Hey, I sold a snake today. And of course, All American Reptile and Plant Expo.
Love it. Chase?
JKRMGR on Instagram, Canova everywhere else.
I love it. Guys, Aura Reptiles just everywhere. Please, we need the validation. Till next week, we're going to have a good time. We will miss y'all. Thank you so much for joining us. Courtney, thank you again for hanging out with us.
Courtney.
It was a
you,
blast.
Anytime. See you next week.
Sure. I love it. All right, friends. Till next time. Bye.
See ya.